Good morning. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Jan Smith. When Rob asked me if I would share with you why I am here at St. John's and what this community means to me, it only took a moment for me to think of so many reasons I'm grateful to be a part of this St. John's family. So I'm here to share a few of them with you. And this is all double-spaced. It doesn't take long, I promise. About 9 years ago, my husband Larry and I were searching for a new church home. While St. John's was an hour's drive from our home in Alton Bay, we decided to give it a try. How well I remember that Sunday morning, as though it were yesterday. We were warmly greeted by the ushers and sat down in this remarkable church to explore the bulletin. The first words I saw were, "Welcome home." I thought, is this a sign of some kind to me? The service, as you know, was wonderful, as it always is. The music was beautiful and uplifting, the readings and prayers meaningful, and then there was Rob's sermon, which provided much food for thought to sustain and inspire us in the days ahead. It amazed me that he spoke without notes. It was as though we were having a conversation. His words came so clearly from his heart. Rob ended the sermon by asking us to pray for him as he would pray for us. At the conclusion of the service, many stayed to listen to the postlude, appreciative of our organist's amazing talent and the gifts she was sharing with us. As we closed our bulletin, I noticed the words that were meant to send us forward. The worship has ended, the service begins. What an important invitation. So we found our church home that very day and have never looked back except with gratitude. Over the years, among the messages provided by the sermons of these three gifted clergy we have, as well as one former curate, Nathan Bourne, I have been encouraged to pray with my feet, to remember that I am a beloved child of God, as are those I meet in the course of my days, to appreciate God's beauty and nature, and to seek to spread the love of God each and every day. Through their shared experiences of growth, strength, and hope, my faith has been strengthened. With regard to the service encouraged in the bulletin, there are countless opportunities to serve provided by the committed members of St. John's. For example, I think of the Common Table, the Monday Breakfast Club, Reading Between the Lines, the Thursday Healing and Prayer Service, the church school program, the adult choir, the children's choir, the Polar Pack Project, our Zoom outreach, the Altar Guild, the Kneeler Repair Project, the Outside the Box program, ushers, readers, acolytes. The list goes on and on. There are so many people ready to share their gifts, to nurture one another within the St. John's family and beyond. Where there is a need, it seems there is always someone with an idea or a way to help. I'll go back just a moment. Last November, Larry and I moved to Durham. We appreciate being closer to St. John's and being able to participate more fully in all that takes place here. Given the long history that many of you have with St. John's, we are relatively new members here. Yet we have felt welcomed, embraced, loved, and strengthened by this church family. It takes all of us to keep things moving forward in a positive way, in such a positive way. I encourage you to offer your appreciation for the ways in which St. John's has blessed your life by supporting the work of this community with your pledge. Thank you for the many ways you enrich this St. John's family of ours. I am grateful.